Good morning, VeChain family. It's your boy Booming coming at you with yet another video. Let's get right into the show. So, yesterday was kind of crazy for VeChain, wasn't it, guys? We reached all the way to 4 cents. That was crazy. I was not expecting that massive rise. We went from like 2 cents to 4 cents within a few days. So, definitely good to see, guys. We're back down to 0.039. Looks like the market is correcting after trying to get to 100K. I think this correction is going to be, a bit sharp, and I think that it might last a little while. Like I said, I don't really think December is going to be great. Um, so I think whales are going to be taking some profits, and soon we should see, well, hopefully soon, maybe in the next couple of months or so, we should see a reallocation towards altcoins. Bitcoin dominance is still looking pretty high here at 55%. We need this to drop down about 10 more points, and then we can be in alt season. And ETH has just not been doing much. I think ETH is kind of cooking up for a major run, still kind of down, still kind of lagging this bull run. Only up about 56% over the year. So I really don't know what's happening to ETH right now, but I have faith that once Bitcoin stops pumping and kind of evens off, I think we're going to have a big, hopefully a major run of Ethereum here. Definitely need it. Some people are saying Ethereum could get to 10 to 15,000 a coin. That'll definitely be welcome. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. Taking a look here, guys, at some VeChain news. VeChain says previous all-time high of approximately 25 cents. Real-world asset usage, green sustainable strategy listed on Coinbase. Strengthened management team, reliability. I'm one of the best in crypto. Grown partnerships. Don't forget the UFC partnership. Still very, very happy with that. I didn't get to catch the last UFC event because it was at 1 in the morning. I was not gonna stay up for that, but I think January's got some great fights lined up. Can't wait for that. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and move on here. So this is actually pretty cool here. Only a few reliable blockchains remain. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but back in the way early days in 2009, Bitcoin actually stopped for a little bit. So the chain had to be restarted back in, I think, 2009. I think there was a glitch or something, or somebody created Bitcoin out of thin air, so they had to restart the chain. Nobody actually really talks about that too much, but that actually did happen back in 2009, a long time ago. But all these chains have stopped. XRP has obviously stayed up. Cardano never experienced any network downtime. Tron, Near, I gotta look into Near. I don't know anything about Near protocol. I need to look into that. Internet Computer, I'm bullish on them. At their peak, they were like $700 a coin. So I'm not saying it can get to all-time highs again, but maybe $100. I don't think that's unreasonable in an alt season. And then we have VeChain here, of course, and then we have Algo. So just a testament to the engineering, just a testament to the overall quality of the blockchains listed above. We know that Cardano's first in standard. We know that VeChain obviously is a gold standard crypto as well. So not surprising in the least. All right, guys, here we got Sunny Lou interview here. Going to be talking about blockchain enterprise solutions and why luxury brands need blockchain technology. Let's take a listen.
Build up, I call it, Bitcoin is kind of like Excel. It's a ledger, right? But it keeps the records only. And Ethereum or EVM is more like a small applications. You can have more complicated logic running on that. And that's how I feel like, okay, it's the right timing. We have the right technology. and let's learn from the Ethereum, but try to make it more improvement. And our idea was like, we wanted to make the technology serve the real world, and starting from the enterprise adoptions. And sure, at that time, Ethereum still have few defects, I would say. And we create our own with some enterprise-friendly features to make it more easier. Enterprise builders or enterprise users can build the application using the blockchain technology.
So let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
The problem that you wanted to solve, and maybe you encountered at Louis Vuitton, I don't know. What was the problem you wanted to solve for enterprises, and how is VeChain enabling that?
Actually, it's linked to Louis Vuitton cases.
Okay, cool.
So when I get started, about VeChain, right? I was, for sure, as a startup, you have nothing, you have no people, you have no money, and you have no even the branding or names. Like nobody knows what VeChain is, and I try to use my personal connection. And also the first idea of VeChain use case is coming from one of the projects I did in Louis Vuitton. Back to 2011, 12, I was a global project manager for a global project in Louis Vuitton. It's called Track and Trace. So we try to build up the database system to track the product from original source, like even the raw materials, to the manufacturer, to the regional warehouse, to the stores, eventually even try to track the after service of the customers as well. So that was a global project. We did that in Louis Vuitton, but it's like a traditional system. So the first idea for me was like, okay, what about we replace the database by the blockchain technology? And it could be some new features could lead to something really interesting. So that's actually the first prototype of VeChain. And I traveled to Paris and knocked a few doors, talking to those CEOs, also my ex-colleagues in Louis Vuitton, and they're kind of moving to some other brands inside of the group. And one of my friends, also my mentor, Philip Fortunato, he was global CEO of Givenchy. And he gave me 30 minutes. And first 20 minutes, he has no idea what I was talking, like what is the blockchain, Bitcoin, like he has no idea about it. And in the last 10 minutes, I just tell him like, okay, Philip, you have been my good friend, also a good mentor. Just give me a chance. I'm not gonna ask you for money, but give me one line product and we can try something. And I show you how blockchain can bring the different features or use cases along in the supply chain management. That's the first product. I still remember the name. It's called Infinity. It's a very nice lady bag, limited production. I think only 1,500 pieces ever made it, and we bring that product on VeChain, start the supply chain management about that, and next thing I know, by end of 2019, we cover 100% of leather goods of Givenchy products globally, and also start to expand some other brands as well. So yeah, that's everything started.
So when you say track and trace, do you mean you ensure that those products and goods are made in a facility and they go through this certain
everything.
production
Every
process?
step across the supply chain segments or processes. So most of, let's say, especially nowadays, more than just luxury goods, but actually most of the products going through multiple different steps, even involve the different players, right? So either you can use one single system, but allow everyone try to use yours, or you can have an open system, like building up on the blockchain. You don't need to, have a closed system, but more collaborative, more open system. So different players, whatever the upstream or downstream players, can all play, put the information from their segments and eventually make a whole traceability solution. That was the original use case from VeChain.
And then VeChain today, I'm assuming, I know it's evolved. So, is it still the same tracking and tracing and working with enterprises?
Well, yes. Actually, eventually we kind of, from that single prototype solution and start to iterating, are covering the multiple different sections. For example, the high profile case like food safety for Walmart. So basically, it's